All right, guys, so right off the rip, starting with Denver, maybe, whatever the that means. We've got a teammate down. We're sitting in a house with this and no movement. So our two teammates have died. I'm assuming in the same building that Green died in. Got a guy landing on the roof with us. And Denver, oblivious maybe? Name change. I got you, brother. Going on to Markham TV. Everyone's on TV. It's crazy. So yeah, not really sure what was happening there. The separation, of course, is going to cause you to get wiped every single time. Now look, if they were together in that situation, the moment he got landed on, his teammate could at least helped him out. Because of the separation, because everyone feels like they're better than they are, it creates a weird dynamic. And again, I'm not advocating to always stack, but you need to play together. It's just weird to me. Green died in one building. We just sat there in a window. A teammate sat in another building, staring at that building instead of pushing it together, instead of collapsing, saying to themselves, wow, we're down two teammates. Maybe we should start a regain process. And they stayed separated. So I ask you this, if you get waxed when your teammates are alive because of separation, what the hell makes you think you're about to solo regain? Not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying the best time to practice your aggression and practice your ability to rotate and take on fights is usually best when your teammates are alive. And right now, dude, Captain's spending way too much time picking up these guns, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have a buy station here. You know there's going to be enemies there. We do have the scav over here as well. Definitely hit that and try to make your way to this buy station. I would have rather him hit the scav, get more money, and buy back everyone at the same time. Mainly just because when you shoot that flare off, if there is an enemy nearby or an enemy squad, they're going to come for you almost instantly. So now we have to, again, go all the way back over here when in reality, we could already have done 1-2 scavs and basically almost been to the buy station. It's not a huge deal. Again, I wouldn't even say it's preference. It is a big deal. Start buying a little bit smarter because right about now, again, we'd already have the scavs completed. We could be making our way to the buy station, buy back everyone, and everyone could be coming on the loadout in the next 30 to 60 seconds. Now, also, guys, like I'm down for the scav 100%. We talked about it. I've hyped it up, but at this point here, Lodi's on the ground. Like that would be my priority more than anything. Once the Lodi hits the ground, I want to grab it because if my free Lodi hits the ground, other teams' free Lodis hit the ground, and every second we waste doing this and that is a chance an enemy squad. Again, we saw the most wanted over here, so clearly another team killed his teammates. It's more of a chance they have to grab their Lodis and fight you. And if you're going to be outgunned, it's not usually going to end well. We have the buy station right next to us. Again, look at the separation. Not a ping going out. Our teammate does get dicked on completely, and the gas is coming in. And your boy Captain's out here slide canceling. Look, that's fine. I'm not going to hate on for slide canceling, but movement isn't everything. You got to pay attention to the mini map, and right now they're not paying attention to the mini map. So it's cool that we're doing this, doing that, and we're slide canceling. It's good. It's a good habit. I'm not making fun of him, but there's more to the game than movement and aim and accuracy. A lot of strategy, a lot of mental capacity. Being able to think on the fly and adapt on the fly is crucial. On top of that, Yellow is going back to his shit. I would want to get my team to go over there and help Yellow out because, again, we've killed nobody. And yeah, the enemies might leave, but I don't want to play the might game because, as you guys can see, Denver is in trouble. And his team is nowhere to be found. Not really sure what's shooting at him. Denver, there he is on the bridge. Denver not pinging anybody and just taking, I mean, brother. Again, pings would be crucial in that situation. If Denver would let his teammates know, just like they finally did, maybe the teammates get suppressive fire on them. But again, no teamwork, separation, lack of pings, lack of map awareness, lack of gas awareness. It's just the common story for most squad teams. Look at the beaming ability here. We need to get out of this situation. I like the idea of us gatekeeping. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on the video. Our views have been going up, and I really appreciate you guys. But if we can get our likes to 300, I'd really appreciate that. It would help out the channel tremendously, and it's a great way to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get back to the gameplay. All right, enemies are coming up again. I want to get a little bit closer because clearly the range is not your boy's friend. We've got Green pushing across the street right now. Denver once again fucking dead. It's crazy. Crazy. Enemy under, he's in the dome, brother. Don't shoot the guy not shooting at you. Shoot the one shooting at you. Oh my God. Markham, you're a psychopath. Teammates going down again. Again, no teamwork at all. Not a single single ping on the map. Our teammates are down to our left, and we're still focused on these guys over here. Let's spectate somebody else who can kind of give us a better story of what the fuck's happening right now. Markham's so tunnel vision on these two enemies. I have no idea what actually is happening around him. And look, in Markham's defense, your boy Captain should have been helping him out with this fight long ago. He's just sitting there sidestepping, staring at him. If they can both get line of sight on the enemies, this could work out a little bit better than it has been. Notice shots to our left-hand side. Captain's not paying attention at all. Still tunnel vision. Both these guys, both these teammates are being tunnel vision right now. And when they end up leaving this chopper, it's not gonna look good for your boy. I'll be surprised if they survive this next rotation, honestly. I mean, I don't know what else you think is going to happen. Just because you have good guns doesn't mean you should always take the fight. Like I said originally, what I wanted them to do when he was on the rooftop, these guys were on the bridge, is I wanted to close the gap. Even though this building wasn't safe, where we were standing at wasn't either, at least get closer to the team and hold them, right? They have no cover or concealment right here, but this building was blocking us from shooting most of this bridge. Plus, we had two teammates out in the open that could have also helped. If you just close the gap and create a situation of gatekeeping these guys, it would have been a much winnable fight, and we wouldn't be in, once again, a regain situation. Markham TV out here just going to be shooting at absolutely nothing. And we need a dip. Fuck those guys. Forget about everything. Just keep running, scooting and booting. There's no... Oh, what are you looting for? You're allowing the enemies to close the gap. We have money. We're good. Oh, my God. Yeah, keep looting, brother. There you go. There you go. Now, he might get lucky and find a portable buy, but I don't think he will, and it's not worth the risk. Again, we got buy station right here. If he would have been running, he'd be at this bridge. We'd basically buy our teammates back at this point. And again, these... Oh, why are you getting aggro? You can't 4v4. Know your limits. Hey, I'm not perfect either. I know my limits. You need to learn your limits as well, guys. I'm telling you right now. Try to think smarter. We have 3 teammates dead, and this dude is completely just... He's got no plan of action. He's got no hustle. I don't even know if he's going to go to the buy. Look, he made it, but again, that was a real risky situation. Sitting there, acting like he's about to take shots, taking shots at other enemies, and looting when I don't think he should have been. It's wild to me that even for a second, he would stop and loot when he had 11 grand, and he only needed 9 to buy back his squad mates. And look, before anyone's like, Savage, you need a gas mask. If he would have been here 30 fucking minutes ago, he wouldn't have needed a gas mask. It worked out, but again, just because it works doesn't mean it's right. And in my eyes, I just don't think him trying to get his aggro and challenge the enemies was really a smart play. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Kick for all the live streams. We'll be doing spectating, my gameplays, viewer gameplays, also custom lobbies coming very, very shortly. And on top of that, for my entertaining drunk streams, make sure you guys are there. Link will be in the description below. All right, but this team has been playing the edge of the gas basically the entire time. And again, it's not a bad idea if you guys have the competency to do so. But I'd want to get out of here. It's going to be a city ending, so we need to start thinking about positioning. All right, 20 grand. And look at this. Right now, we're going to the buy, and Yellow's out here finger banging himself, and Green's the only one to really help us if we get shot at. All right, we got a loadout for our team. So a decent regain. These guys have been in regain the whole time. Now, if we get in a fight, we have to fight the enemies and worry about the gas. So again, covering concealment is going to be our main thing to focus on, and we're going to try to only suppress enemies. I really don't want to get into a shootout unless it's absolutely necessary or the enemies are completely vulnerable, and it's going to be a quick fight. Other than that, the moment you get shot from a building or rooftop, smoke out and keep it pushing. A lot of times you guys will be sitting there and you'll be thugging it out when you should be escaping and getting to a better spot. Then you get hit by gas, you start to panic, and you end up getting clapped because you're forced to move. All right, once again, going to these... Dude, he love this, bro. Denver's the first one up these motherfuckers. That's fact. He lives here. Denver's died 19 times in these things, so hopefully that doesn't continue. Look at this shit. What are we doing? I like the idea of jumping off, but to be fair, I kind of want... What are you about to do?
Movement. Enemy cancel last.
Are you guys shocked? I'm not. I mean, can you guys believe he didn't hit those shots? Come on, bro. You gotta think a little bit more than this. Now, again, as I was saying before I really interrupted, I wanted this building right here. I think it's gonna be a better building to have. It's gonna be more centralized. It's gonna be harder for enemies to push it. This isn't a bad one though. I say I prefer this one. This is not a bad building. Both of these, because one, you can gatekeep a lot of the guys out of here. Two, you can watch the zips. But you really need a team sniper if you're gonna be sitting at this height. You really need a sniper. Let's see if anybody on this team has one. You know, if Trovo jumps down. Oh, here we got Denver, maybe. Great. The one guy with the sniper is the last guy I really want covering my ass and taking shots on guys we've knocked. We've got people being pinged on the rooftop, and he's over here daydreaming about Brad Pitt in the 1990s.
Disregard that.
Oh, look at his stick drift, about to walk off the building. And again, the reason why I wanted that building is because look at the leverage. It's a high ground. It's a higher point. But regardless of what I want, the circle is not going to favor any of these skyscrapers. It's going to favor these buildings here. These buildings do not play the rooftops. There's a massive misconception with all of these buildings. Because of the amount of buildings there are, and each building have multiple access points, if you get in a fight with one team, there's a good chance a third team's going to be there to shoot you in the back of the side. So in these zones here, with our position, I want to play bridge as long as I can, and then work to the edge and play it slowly coming in. The last thing I'm gonna do is get centralized and have to fight 19 people at the same damn time. Again, bridge is the high ground. That's where I want to be, but here we go. Yellow just tunnel vision. Where's he gonna land? The high ground, the rooftop, when in reality, this is a big mistake. Now, if there was only one or two buildings favored, maybe not a bad idea, but because of the amount, let's see what happens. Beamed by our teammates. Let's get off of Denver. He makes me want to throw up. Does everyone have 3 kills? Oh, Trovo is struggling.
Got movement. Got an enemy here.
Also, talking about high ground, right? So we're here. We really don't have much line of sight on anything. And again, even if we get in fights with people on other rooftops, I just don't think this team has the capability to get knocks, much less execute. Because you see when you go prone, you have no visual or sight line on anything. So really more, there's a guy to your left. There's a guy to your left, bro. Pay attention. All right, this is the point where I get the next rooftop. We talked about not getting all the rooftops unless there's a few buildings. Now I would go ahead and grab this roof and play this edge because your line of sight would be a lot better. Yes, it's going to be a struggle getting kills here, but you can basically control this building and again, anything outside the area. So I tried my best to get to this rooftop. Nailed that smoke. That was gorgeous. We've got a recon drone above us. There are ways up on this building. There's one, I think there's 2 internal and 1 external. And Denver goes down because he decides to go inside by himself and 1v whatever the enemies. The enemy just came out the doorway fucking pre-firing like a G. That was wild. This enemy is nasty. I'm very confused. Good job, enemy's teammate, getting the high ground and again, getting leverage on the enemies around them. Like, I want to be clear. When I said don't go to these rooftops and they were all inbound, it was because they were all inbound. But once there's only a few left, it's a lot more manageable to control. And they should have grabbed it instantly. But they didn't, and they died from an enemy who did. Moving on to Rex Chris TV. Weird, look at that.
New safe zone located.
TV could be anything. You could be on OnlyFans, you could be on YouTube, you can be on Twitch, you can be on Kick, you can be on Fiverr, you can be on anything. TikTok, what's that? Rumble? I mean, dude, you gotta be a little bit more specific, right? The fuck does TV mean? And there we go. Chris going inside his natural habitat and hiding. This is just not a good play at all.
Gas moving.
Remember, no matter what you think, you want to be able to give yourself line of sight on the enemies. Honestly, I'd like to play the wall. I would like to play this wall or the vehicles, play some kind of cover. And if we can get all over on this wall and control it and kill anybody over here, then again, look, we have great cover concealment from the enemy teams. Playing vehicles isn't a bad idea. But the biggest threat is the fact that under the vehicles, they can shoot you. On the left side, they can shoot you. On the right side, they can shoot you. And it's very easy for a team to split and pinch you and basically triangulate your position. The team that come over the wall is, of course, the one that's blowing through us. Again, I still want to play this wall more than anything. But the team that did it, controlled it. Now they're coming in. And I believe it's definitely a 3v2 at this point. Retro savagery. Do me proud, brother.
Gas
Don't know
is
what's happening
inbound.
right now.
Marking a new safe zone.
It could be anybody's game. It's getting intense. There it is. Hope you enjoy the video. Again, a lot of lessons in this one. We will end on your boy, but at the end of the day, dude, lack of teamwork is going to get you killed. Lack of strategy is going to get you killed. And high ground is 90% of the time important, but sometimes not necessary. Sometimes too early is bad. Sometimes too late is bad. And learning different strategies in different situations is what this channel is meant for. Really hope you guys enjoy the video or learned something new. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.